And we are underway in Buffalo. From the 6. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive. Arthur came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now Allen again. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Allen off the play fake. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 14 yards that time for number 14. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Allen going to try and keep it. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills opening drive yields 3. So one drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
To think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At about the 32. Here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Goff. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Gone. And Shark calls it in. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They'll run right here with Swift. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Goff. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. A play fake for Swift, now Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Blocked right, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Looking to throw. Allen steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From midfield, here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Jared Goff and the Lion offense heading out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Goff on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Goff. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On first down, Allen. It's complete to Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on second down, Allen. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Oh, and he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Taking it about the 1. And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Give them 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And this returnable for Hines. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And he's going to go down again. Michael Brockers in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Hines now on the return. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing to start the drive. Allen looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd gone to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Allen to throw once more. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all complete. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on third down. Now a give right side Swift. And he'll get this up awfully close to a first down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shot. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. On 2nd and 9, Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Goff now to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's